What up, y'all? It's your boy Lizard, and today I'm gonna be giving y'all my deck profile on my Zoro and Sanji list that I'm gonna be playing. So this is post EB02, so that's why I'm doing an update just to give you guys some insight on what I'm playing going on, or going further from now. So this is the leader, Zoro and Sanji. If you don't know what this leader does, it's Dawn ×1. When attacking, I can return a 2 or higher cost card from my field to my hand and restand something with 7k power or less. So essentially I get an additional swing if I swing with my leader with 1 Dawn attached. So now we're gonna get into the profile. So since EB02 is out, I have switched it up to playing more Straw Hats. So I am playing 4 Nami. This is an on-play search top 5 for Straw Hat, except for Nami, and add to hand. So this is a very important card, and you'll see why when you see the rest of the list. So the next new card from EB that we're playing is the 3-cost VV. So this card says if I have 5 or less cards in my hand, I can draw 2 cards. So this is a really great play on your 3 Dawn turn if you're going first. And it's also a 1k counter, so it's not really bad of a break. Just really good card overall. And you really only need to see 1 because you can just bounce it back with leader ability and you can use it again. And the next new card from EB that I'm playing is the new Zoro. What this card does is, if your opponent has 2 or more characters, they can attack characters the same turn that it's played. So it's a pseudo rush card. And if your leader is Straw Hat, which this leader is Straw Hat, I can rest something with the cost of 4 less on play. So that's pretty good as well. So this card is searchable by the Nami as well. Next card I'm playing is from ST11, the Zoro Sanji starter deck, Sanji. This card is insane and I wish I was playing it earlier. So this is a 2-cost 3k that says Dawn ×1. If you have 5 or less cards in your hand, when attacking, this character gains 2k power until the start of your next turn. So in this deck, I can play this card out, I can put 2 Dawn on it, and I can swing with it. It becomes a 7k. And this ability is not once per turn. So after I swing that 7k, use leader ability to restand this and swing again, it'll gain another 2k. So it'll be swinging for 9 the second time if you don't attach any additional Dawn. And it'll gain that 4k, so it'll become 7 throughout your opponent's turn, so it's harder to remove power-wise, not cost-wise. So this card is insane. Also searchable by the Nami as well. Next card I'm playing is Film Brook. This one's kind of self-explanatory. Cheats out a free body. You can cheat out the Sanji. It's searchable by the Nami. It's a 1k counter. And people see this on the board and they try to remove it immediately. So it's just overall good card. And it's part of the combo that we'll get to. Next I'm playing the 2k Sanji. This is here just for a 2k that's also searchable by the Nami. And you don't really play it out much. I haven't played it out yet. So it's mostly just a 2k. And next I'm playing Mihawk. So this card is just really good. It's a 3-cost cheat out a body, any slash types. So it can cheat out the Brook and it can cheat out the new Zoro. And it's also a 2k counter. So overall, it's just a really solid card. And you can bounce it back to hand with leader ability. Next, I'm playing 4 Carrot, just for the stun. Getting 2 stuns in 1 turn with leader ability is really good if you need it. And also a 1k counter. So next is a card that probably not very many people play. 3 Gum Gum Rain. So the reason I'm playing this card is because there's some bricks in the deck which might get removed later on, but this is a 0 cost and it essentially gets rid of a brick and makes it counter. And this card is also searchable by the Nami, which is really good. If you need counter or if you don't see something that you need, search out counter. Next card, we have 4 Weevil. This card I might be removing, but self-explanatory, 6k body, on play draw card, not bad. And then I have 4 Buckin. This card is literally only in the deck to play out the Weevil for free. and to bounce back with later ability. But it's probably also gonna get removed whenever I weigh my options to see what ratios I like. And next, 3 Hody Jones. I had this at 4 before EB came out, and I dropped it to 3, and I think I've only seen it once. So, I mean, great game ender. You don't really want to see it too much. It's self-explanatory, one of the best green cards that exists. And next, I am playing 4 copies of Hope. So this is one of the other new EB cards that just came out. And this card says, main, look at 4 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 4-cost or higher card to your hand, and then bottom deck the rest. So this card can search a Hody or anything else 4-cost in the deck. And the trigger activates its main. So I played this in the store tournament, and getting it in trigger is really good, but in this deck, I don't necessarily think that it's necessary to play. So this card, I am probably for sure going to drop and put in something else for it. So next, I'm gonna go over some cards that I have that I might consider putting in the deck. First one I have is super self-explanatory, Gum Gum Red Rock for removal, because this deck has no removal, none at all. So this might replace the 4 copies of Hope. And the other options that I have is the new EB Buggy, right? This card just says if you have no other buggy, it gives your leader double attack. So, I mean, this is kind of like a surprise card. Your opponent won't really expect it. It is a brick, no counter, not searchable by anything. It's just considering 2, if you draw it, you draw it. If you don't, you don't. Because sometimes people are going to be able to just take that leader swing. This will force them to have to use cards out of hand to counter out of it. So it's an option. Don't know how I feel about it yet, though. Next, I have 4 copies of Ulti. So the reason that I considered this card is because I was also considering playing 9-drop Sanji. And what this card does is it lets me look at the top 3 cards in my deck, draw 1 essentially, and either top or bottom deck the next 2. So if I have this card and 9-drop Sanji in hand, you can use this as a prep to top deck whatever you want your 9-drop Sanji to play. And it's also a 1K counter, so not bad. Next card I have is Gravity Blade, Raging Tiger. So the only reason that I don't really want to play this is because Stage and the Grape Luffy deck gets over this, because it gives the Sanjin Pudding, which is what you want to remove if you're playing against that deck, plus 2 cost every single turn, which means you can't Gravity Blade it. You can Red Rock anything. So this is just, it's a little bit in the current meta, you'd just prefer to play Red Rock. And the next card I have is the 0-cost event. So I was playing this, but Gum Gum Rain is just better because it's searchable by Nami. So that's the only reason I'm not playing this one, and I'm playing Gum Gum Rain instead. So that's it for my deck profile. I do have some videos that will be going up soon of the day that EB dropped that I did play this deck in tournament. So those will be getting uploaded this week as well. But hopefully I'll have some more for you guys in the future. And before I end, I just have to show y'all the combo. So there is 3 cards in this deck: Mihawk, Brook, and 2-cost Sanji. This is the combo. If you have these 3 cards in your hand, you get all 3 of these bodies out for 3 Don. There's in one of my videos, I'm playing and I got this combo in hand. And if you don't have to mulligan for this. It is a very good combo. But if you see some pieces, if you see the Mihawk and you see a Nami, you can probably try to search for your other pieces. But essentially, if you have this in your hand, you don't mulligan. This is your best turn 3 play in the deck, next to nothing else in VP. So you play this Mihawk. The Mihawk cheats out the Brook for free, rested, and on play, the Brook plays out your Sanji, active. So you do this combo. First of all, people are gonna be surprised that you just got 3 bodies out for 3 Don. but the Brooks rested, so they're worried about getting this off the board immediately. And with this gone, you still have a swing with this next turn, no matter what. A 7K swing and a 11, 10, depending on Dawn, swing with leader. You get 3 swings next turn. So this is the combo that you want to see in your starting hand. And if you see this, where's she at? This is probably the best starting hand in the deck, along with any other card. So yeah, that's the combo. And that's gonna be my full deck profile for you guys. And every time I change it, I'm pretty much just gonna make a new update video like this. This is gonna be the first of many. And I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes. I'm also gonna be playing this in Treasure Cup this week. So we'll see how it goes. And then I'll have some videos for you guys with that as well. So that's it for now. I will catch y'all in the next video.